And now it's time for our special guest. I'd like to welcome James Gilbert from Pixel Power. Hi, James.
Thank you.
We saw in the news that you have coined a great new phrase: physically distancing but socially connected. Can you elaborate on that? Explain what you mean by that?
Sure. We've introduced a program called Showtime as really a replacement for the number of shows which are getting cancelled around the world at the moment. And these are one-on-one meetings with customers, and we're really finding them to be a great opportunity to have better conversations, perhaps better than we would have had at many of the shows. Many of these meetings overrun which doesn't normally happen at an exhibition because people have to run on somewhere else. And many book repeats, and also it allows far more people at a customer site to attend that would normally be allowed to travel to a trade show.
Yeah. So James, you're actually saying that connecting with your customers by staying close to them then enables you to help them work remotely. So how does this actually work in practice?
Well, our solutions are inherently software defined and scalable and can be deployed anywhere. So that applies equally to the operations of our solutions, whether that's master control playout, graphics creation and production, or file-based media creation. And that's proving to be a huge benefit in the current lockdown situation in many places in the world.
So you guys are very well known for your hardware, but you're also very much a software company as well. So how has that helped you?
Well, I think we've always been a software company. The only thing that's changed is that as commercial off-the-shelf hardware has become more capable, it's no longer necessary to develop hardware to deliver real-time graphics and real-time master control switching, playout, and other visual effects. So we can now do that purely in software, whereas in the past we had to mix an element of hardware to achieve the performance required. And the beauty of software defined is its flexibility. So when a new format comes along, a new codec, a new playout requirement, we can address that by implementing software code and a software license, maybe with a fee associated with it, and the customer can easily add that functionality to their existing system without needing any new hardware. And that's a great benefit in terms of future-proofing and investment. The other advantage of software, of course, is that it can be deployed in many different ways. You can deploy it on bare metal servers on premise. You can deploy it in a data center, a private data center, or you can deploy it even in the public cloud. And that's a great interest for disaster recovery applications where the customer doesn't want to invest in the infrastructure unless they're actually using it. And of course, disaster recovery is very much in people's minds in the current times.
That's fantastic. It's good to see you doing well, and thank you very much for coming and seeing us and joining in. And we hope to see you in person at one of these trade shows soon.
Yes, yeah, it's a bit of a sweepstake which one it will be, but looking forward to catching up.
Who knows when it will be?
Yeah.
Yeah.